outside Burke Tony Stadium in Morristown. Guys, East High's coming off of a 42-45 loss at Clinton. Tough game, came down to the last play of the game. Tough loss for East. I expect them to bounce back this week, don't you think?
I expect them to bounce back, but I think our defense is really going to have to step it up. Last week at Clinton, we were up 21-0 in the first quarter. Ended up, having a heartbreaker loss in the end. I think we can do it, but I think defensively we're going to have to step up. Tennessee High's a really good offensive team. They're going to come out strong, and we're just going to have to play good.
Another thing, when you look at it, East High had 28 points in 7 plays in just the first half. So when you look at that, a contributing thing to our defense not playing up to what we think they could be is that they're really tired because they're not really having a lot of time. With Frank Rogers busting off long runs and getting touchdowns, the defense doesn't really have the time to rest. So there's a contributing factor as well.
I think we're going to be able to sustain drives tonight. Our defense is obviously going to be pretty tired. The heat may play a factor. But last week, it was really hard to understand how they gave up such a big lead, especially, 28-7, then ended up losing, allowing 45 points. The secondary is definitely going to have to step it up. If we stack the box, make them throw the ball, we're going to have to be tight back there. It's just going to have to play good tonight.
The good news is going for them, East has the best offense in the conference. In 2 games, they've went from 803 yards. That's 401 yards per game. That's hands down the best in the conference. I think we're going to have another game like that against Tennessee High tonight. Wouldn't you agree?
Yeah, man. Frank Rogers, this season alone, only has 26 carries for 310 yards, almost 12 yards a carry. So, with their defense being as they are right now, we might be able to break through tonight.
Bryson Stevens also rushed for over 100 yards last game, so if we can have another game like that, that's two threats on the run game.
Speaking of these running backs, Tennessee has a good running back of their own, Sir Schuff. 32 carries for 413 yards. He's averaged almost 13 yards a carry. Granted, he's running behind a big offensive line, but what's some defensive improvements that we're going to have tonight to slow him down?
I think the defensive line is going to have to play well. If he gets past the defensive line, then we're going to be in trouble. Once he gets to the second level, he's got good speed, and he's going to take it to the house.
I agree. Our secondary, like you said, is going to really have to step it up. Because if he breaks away, it's going to be up to them.
And our defense is really going to have to watch for the run game because Tennessee High has only passed for 70 yards through the air in 2 games this season, so they're really heavily focusing on the run game.
Good news is, defensively, the run game hasn't hurt us too bad. We'll be back after this break for our final predictions for tonight's games.